What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be reacting to the Champions League last 16 draw which has happened today, so I'm going to give you all my latest reactions to all of that and all of my thoughts. But before we crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content and you want to help to support my channel, then subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. It is free. We're aiming for 15,000 subscribers before the year is out. We're less than 700 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also, you can find my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Got a great good sponsorship opportunity coming up. We will be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates once more throughout the winter January transfer window, which, you know, naturally we're expecting views and stuff like that, so a good sponsorship opportunity for anyone that is watching. Don't forget also, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, and also don't forget, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you happy with this draw? If so, let me know why. If not, let me know why. So let's crack on with the reaction to this draw. Now, the draw came out, first team out was Borussia Monchengladbach of Germany, and they've been drawn against Manchester City. I'm just going to go through the rest of the draw before I give my thoughts to that one. Next out was Lazio. They've been drawn against Bayern Munich. Then it was Atletico Madrid. They're taking on Chelsea. And then it's RB Leipzig taking on Liverpool. Then next forward was FC Porto from Manchester City's group. They've been drawn to play Juventus. And then it's Barcelona taking on Paris Saint-Germain. And then Sevilla have been drawn against Borussia Dortmund. And then lastly, it was Atalanta who have been drawn against Real Madrid. So let's go through each game now, and I'll give all of my thoughts to that Champions League draw. But some really interesting ties. So let's start off first with Manchester City. We came out first, Borussia Monchengladbach taking on Manchester City. City will be travelling to Germany. We've faced Monchengladbach before. They're a very high-pressing, dynamic team who will definitely be looking towards trying to hurt Manchester City on the counter-attack. They're going to try and hurt Manchester City by pressing us and forcing us into mistakes. A big game coming up for that first leg, which will be in Germany. You would imagine that Monchengladbach will need a result. They would be looking for anyway to try and keep Manchester City to nil, to not allow any away goals. And I would say that a good result for Manchester City is anything but a defeat in Germany. Anything but a defeat. We've got something to work with coming back to the Etihad Stadium and something to work with for that second leg. It's always crucial. I love two-leg games in the Champions League. I always feel like with Manchester City we're at an advantage when we're playing at home in that second leg. We do know what we need to do. Obviously, I'd like for fans to be there. I don't know if there's going to be fans there for that second leg in March. I hope so, but I don't know at this moment in time whether there will or not. But what I'm hoping for is Manchester City can take on Monchengladbach and really take the game to them and be able to progress. Now, I will sit here and I will say that I am expecting Manchester City to go through. I will be very disappointed if Manchester City go out. No disrespect to Borussia Monchengladbach. I look at who City could have drawn. Atletico Madrid, RB Leipzig, Barcelona. These are some very tricky teams where Manchester City, it could be a split 50-50. It could literally come down to really fine margins, whereas drawing Monchengladbach, I feel like it may be favouring Manchester City. However, that does not mean I'm taking them lightly at all. They're a team that like to score goals. They're a team that like to attack. They're a team that like to press and force mistakes from Manchester City. If City can hold firm in that, and like I said, stay in the game and get a positive result in Germany, get them back to the Etihad Stadium and get that job done. City like being at home in that second leg when we're playing against foreign teams. Look at how our success that we had against Real Madrid in the last 16 last season. The most important result of all that and putting Real Madrid under pressure was because we came out with a brilliant result at the Bernabeu. We went to Spain and we won, and I feel like Manchester City, you get all the hard work done in that first leg away from home. Go to Germany, get that result, bring them back to Manchester, and get that job done. That's what I'm looking for. I'm predicting Manchester City to go through. I do not think it will be an easy tie. I do not think it will be a great game of football over the two legs, but I'm hoping that City can get the job done. In my opinion, proper banana skin. But still, there we go. Moving on to the next game, Lazio taking on Bayern Munich. Again, a bit of a banana skin this one for Bayern Munich, but I'd be very surprised if Bayern Munich, the quality that they've got, do exit the competition. Again, big game coming up in Italy. Lazio need that win. They need something to work with going back to Germany. If they've got nothing to work with, then, you know, it could be a long tie for them. Atletico Madrid taking on Chelsea is a really interesting one. I think Atletico Madrid would probably be very happy with that draw. Atletico Madrid, strong defensively, like to hurt teams on the counter-attack. They like to be patient, and so it's up to Chelsea. If they're going to try and knock out Atletico Madrid, they're going to have to be not only clinical, but going to have to be try and be nice and attacking, whilst also being wary of Atletico Madrid presence, not only on the counter-attack, but also their ability from set play as well. I think that'll be a very boring game, but quite an interesting one, particularly that second leg in London. But Atletico Madrid will take a lot of confidence knocking Liverpool out last season, so we'll remain as to what may happen when they face English opposition once more in Chelsea. I do reckon Atletico Madrid will scrape through that tie. Now, another interesting game, RB Leipzig taking on Liverpool. This is a really, really difficult game to call. I would expect Liverpool to progress against Leipzig. Liverpool are a top quality team, full of quality players, so I would expect them to go through. However, RB Leipzig are very attacking. They remind me a lot, them and Atalanta, they're very attacking teams, very unpredictable. They're a team that are capable of scoring 2 or 3 goals in every single game. And whilst you're capable of doing that, that means you're a dangerous team. And so I feel like this is a really difficult game, this for Liverpool. But on the opposite end, I would say it's just as likely that Leipzig get a result and knock out Liverpool as what it is Liverpool going to Germany and giving Leipzig a bit of a spanking and battering them. So swings and roundabouts a game once more, but I am looking forward to that tie. I'm predicting Liverpool to go through. I'll be surprised if they go out, but I wouldn't rule out RB Leipzig at all. And I am interested to see Nagelsmann taking on Klopp, Angelino as well playing against Liverpool, so I'm hoping that Leipzig may just cause an upset there. No disrespect to Liverpool, but always I feel like they're one of Man City's main competitors in the Champions League, so naturally I'm wanting them to go out. SC Porto against Juventus. I'd be very surprised if Juventus didn't go through, if I'm completely honest. I wouldn't rule out FC Porto knocking them out. I know Juventus struggled last season when facing Lyon. Porto are a very defensive side, so to speak, so I don't think that'll be a very entertaining game. But like I said, when you've got the quality that Juventus have got, players like Dybala, players like Cristiano Ronaldo too, if they're not going through, I think questions will be asked, and they have to be asked. They're expected to go through. I think they'll go through, but I do not think, again, it'll be an easy game. It's a Champions League last 16. No such thing as easy games. Now, one of the biggest ties, if not the biggest tie of the round, Barcelona taking on PSG once more. I think it's very strange seeing Barcelona not top their group, and the first leg's going to be at the Nou Camp. PSG need a result at the Nou Camp is what I will say. Barcelona, will they find their rhythm and feet by then? That remains to be seen. But I do think that if there's a time for PSG to be facing Barcelona, I think now would be the time that you'd be looking for. Lionel Messi looking possibly for potential suitors, may have found his next club by the time they face PSG, and that club could well be PSG. I know City are interested, PSG are interested too, so that keeps things a bit interesting there. It's a difficult one. I think PSG, if they turn up and can do their job properly, I think they'll go through. That's my prediction. But I literally don't know what's going to happen there. It's very unpredictable. Wouldn't surprise me at all if Barcelona sweep Paris away and cruise through. And I wouldn't be surprised to see PSG do the same to Barcelona. Both sides inconsistent, so to speak, so we'll see what happens there. Looking forward to that tie though. Sevilla taking on Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund I think will go through. It's a bit of a very even contest, that one, because Sevilla are a good quality side, Borussia Dortmund are a good quality side. I would say that first leg's probably going to be very decisive as to who goes through. If Sevilla can get a good result and win and take a result back to Germany against Dortmund, then I would think Sevilla may fancy their chances. I'm going for Dortmund. I do always feel like you're at an advantage playing at home second leg as long as you can get that result. But again, like I said, we'll see what happens. And then the last game, Atalanta taking on Real Madrid. I don't think Real Madrid are as strong. I think Real Madrid will be happy with that draw. Atalanta, they're an unpredictable, very attacking side that could cause Real Madrid a lot of problems. Atalanta, summed up, is getting battered in Italy. to Liverpool, going to Anfield, a ground where a lot of teams, and I mean 99% of teams, struggle not only to get a result, but most teams lose when going to Anfield, and they cruise to a 2-0 win, so they're a bit unpredictable here. So I'm going to throw a curveball out there, and I'm going to go for Atalanta to knock out Real Madrid, because why not? They're an attacking team. Who knows what happens? So there we go. That's the last 16 draw. Let me know your 8 teams that you think will go through in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video too. Subscribe, it is free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I know that 50% of my viewers over the last 28 days are not subscribed to my channel, so if you are watching this, please do subscribe. We're on that big push towards 15,000 subscribers. Less than 700 subscribers away. I want to hit that before the end of the year, so any help towards that will be much appreciated by me. Don't forget social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And we'll be back again for another Manchester City video tomorrow. We're doing the live watch along of the Premier League game for the West Brom game at Etihad Stadium, so I'll see you all for that. So I've been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope everyone is safe and well. Thank you for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.